And at 10 with a weather alert after seeing snow showers today, or snow we should say. Colder temperatures could make for slippery roads tonight. Thank you for joining us. I'm Mike Montecalvo. Our Kayla Fish spoke with DPW officials about their response to the messy weather. But first, let's send things over to Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca. In some places, Tony, they had to actually plow some of the snow away.
Yeah, Mike, anywhere from 1.5 to 3 inches of snowfall. And we're still tracking snow across southeastern Mass. So quite simply, it has eased across Rhode Island and Connecticut. It's just mainly flurries in this area right now. That's why the winter weather advisory has been dropped. But it continues for a while longer in southeastern Massachusetts, where we're tracking some light to at times moderate snow. But even here, anticipated to end in a few hours. How much to be expected? Well, most of this has actually fallen already, but this area in darker blue, generally 2 to 4 inches of snow, though in most of our areas it was about 1.5 to 3 inches of snow. A little further to the south, 1 to 2, and then right along the immediate shoreline, places like New Bedford, about a coating to an inch. That 4+ inches is essentially north of Route 495. South of that, it was generally 1.5 inches to about 3 inches of snow in our area. And just the obvious for the rest of the night and really through tomorrow morning. Temperatures will be falling below freezing. They have done so obviously in some areas already. It will continue. Icy and slushy conditions will freeze as these temperatures continue to drop. Still tracking some of this snow across southeastern Mass, but this will be winding down shortly. You see the game just ending in Providence right now. The streets are damp, but will ice over anything untreated as the temperatures continue to fall, even though it's still above freezing across southeastern Massachusetts. So tomorrow morning is dry, but watch for icy spots early, a cloudy start, then some developing sunshine. We'll get a closer look at the weekend forecast coming up in about 10 minutes.
Tony, thank you. Public works crew throughout southern New England have been busy tonight, keeping roads clear and treated after today's snowfall, and that includes places like Woonsocket, where Kayla Fish spoke to the DPW director there about their operations during the storm and how they're preparing for the frigid weekend on the way. Kayla?
Well, there are more than 580 roads here in the city of Woonsocket, and crews have been working around the clock to keep them clear and passable for drivers.
Just want to make it safe.
Stephen D'Agostino is Woonsocket's public works director. He says his crews started preparing for this storm as early as Thursday.
We always like to begin the storm with pre-treatment because the results are good at the end.
Plow truck drivers spending hours canvassing the city to clear the snow and salt the roadways.
You know, we have a good crew and they have this pretty much down to a science now. So everybody knows what to do in their district.
Woonsocket, it snows a little more than the rest of the state.
At Ocean State Job Lot, manager Barry Waldman says winter weather items are in high demand.
A lot of people have been coming in for the shovels and windshield washing fluid, believe it or not, and making sure they have snow brooms and snow brushes just for the small stuff.
Even after the snow stops, with below freezing temperatures in the forecast, D'Agostino says they're concerned about the potential for icy spots.
We're going to leave a small crew on throughout the night because the temperatures are going to be frigid, as you know, the next 3 days or so. So we want to make sure the streets are clear and well treated.
And it's the same story in other places throughout our area, too. In fact, RIDOT tells us their crews will remain working throughout the night and into Saturday as needed to keep the roads safe. In Woonsocket, I'm Kayla Fish, 12 News.